This is dry. What do you think? Huh? Hey, Bumble. Hi, guys. Hey. Good afternoon. It's Sunday. What, the 30th? Yeah, I guess it is. 30th. Tomorrow will be the 1st of May. Well, sometime in May, we have the folks from AARP. I guess it's American Association of Retired People, I guess. We're not members of it, but they want to come down here and do a little film. I guess they want to show folks out there what we're doing in our upper 70s, taking care of Cat's Cradle and all these wonderful critters that we have here. So we're going to host them for a day or two. And if you are an AARP member and you ever look at any of their videos, no, we should be up there probably the next month or two. I don't know for sure. I can't remember the name of the series that they have, but we're excited to see them come down. Also next month we have Jonathan stopping by. I'll try to get him on camera. Jonathan is the young man that has been working on our documentary film, which should be coming out later this year. We'll see how that goes. Oh, Bruce, you gotta cut this stuff out. More cats, less Bruce. More cats, less Bruce. So we've been working on t-shirts and getting them out. People that bought t-shirts from Etsy, and we had some trouble with our white toner printer. Our white toner printer prints white on dark garments. We have a number of our products are black and navy with white graphics, and for some reason it just does not want to apply that white evenly. So that's delayed a couple of t-shirts. And hopefully next week they'll get it solved for me. In the meantime, we can print colors. We can print on lighter shirts. You know, a white shirt, a pink shirt, anything that's not navy or black, we can probably print on it and it'll come out fine. And those shirts will use black graphics instead of white graphics. What do you think, huh? Yeah, such a good kitty. I'm going to be modifying our little climbing apparatus here that the cats enjoy. I'm going to be making it a little bit more interesting. I've got the parts to do that, and I'll be doing that in the next couple weeks. Yeah. And we're having an exciting time. Terry and I are doing better with our respective wounds. The tanker wound and mystery cat wound. And the store, the online store, is ready to go. If you want to jump on there, it's rescue-angels-store.com. Rescue Angels Store with a hyphen in between. And at that store you can find the same t-shirts. Zipper, what are you doing out? Let me go capture Zipper here real quick. In case you didn't know, this is Zipper. Zipper is a ferret, a female ferret, and she runs around here. She's supposed to be in her habitat, but she'd much rather be out exploring, which is what she's doing right now. And I just grabbed her. I'm going to put her back in her habitat. Zipper, you know better. I'll get some food out for you a little later. So let me do that, and then I'll come back and we'll talk some more. Well, cat lady is on, and she hopes we had a good week. Well, the week was kind of interesting. You don't want to hear about this, but I've got you. Somebody asked, so I'm going to tell you. So I'm scheduled for hernia surgery later this month, but it was acting up yesterday, so we went to the hospital last night. And I was afraid they were going to have to do something immediate, but the doc said that wasn't necessary, and to just stick with my plan for surgery in May. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks for asking, though. Now, getting back to the store, you're going to see more and more stuff on that store, the Rescue Angel store. Right now it's just the shirts, and I've just added a brick paver to the store, and the brick pavers that you purchase are going to go into a new path that we're going to build. We're going to build in the butterfly garden, as we're going to get that butterfly garden looking pretty good here. I'd like to have it up to snuff before the AAR people come down to film. But we need to raise some money, so we're selling the brick pavers. You'll have your name on it, and then the year, which is 2023, and they'll say Rescue Angel, because that's what you will be if you buy a paver. You'll be a Rescue Angel. And then we'll start building that pathway out there in the butterfly garden, which is it's going to be amazing. Going to be wonderful, very, very pretty, and it'll wind through the statuary that we have, and we're going to be purchasing some additional butterfly plants, and we need to do that in the next month before the monarch butterflies migrate past here. I want to capture some of those guys, let them build their chrysalises, and they can eat the leaves of the milkweed plant, which is what they'll do. There she goes again. And then they'll build their chrysalises, and eventually the butterfly will come out of the chrysalises. It's hard to say. It's a hard word. It's just a hard word. And we've had some pretty good luck. One year, I think we were able to have like 30 caterpillars that became butterflies. That was good fun. The next year I got a bunch of milkweed plants that had not gone through quarantine properly, and the caterpillars died. You know, once they use pesticides on the plants at the nursery, they're supposed to wait a period of time before they actually release those plants to the public. And that's why, because they're toxic. So I talked to the guy about it, and he wouldn't do anything for me, even though he knew he was in the wrong. I just said, well, okay, you're going to be that way. But we lost a lot of caterpillars that year. And then the migration path of the monarch is changing, because we don't see as many of them as we did years ago. And I'm not real sure why that is, but we're gonna hopefully you'll help us by buying a paver, and you'll get a permanent marker in the Butterfly Memorial Garden, with your name on it, and then and whatever extra money we make, we're going to go into buying replacement plants for the plants that we lost last year in the hurricane. And I think we need to buy about 30 milkweed plants. That'll be enough to get us through the butterfly season. And they don't do very well from one year to the next, but I guess I just don't know how to prune them back or something. I don't know, something I don't know. There's some magic I don't know about. Well, we're going to be searching for milkweed plants. So if you ever thought about having a paver in our guardian angel path, but you didn't want to commit to being a guardian angel because there's a small monthly expense, well, this is a way of getting a paver, but the paver will be in a different pathway, a different path. It'll be in our butterfly garden, and it's really going to look great. It's really going to look great. Well, you know, we built that rainbow bridge, and that rainbow bridge is the entryway into the butterfly memorial garden, and then the pathway will come right off of the where the rainbow bridge is, and go back into the heart of the butterfly garden. So sounds like fun. If you want to participate, I just made a posting, and I think in that posting I have a link. I have a link right to the brick paver, and you can purchase it right there on our website. While you're there, you can snoop around and see what else we have. And all of our t-shirts are wonderful. We do them here. Don't send them out. We press them here. Print them and press them here, and then we ship them out ourselves. So we're not farming anything out, any of it out. We're just buying the blanks, and then we take it from there. So hopefully, if you like to show your support for rescuing pets, whether it's dogs or cats, you'll buy one of those t-shirts that are listed there. We'll probably stay with Etsy also. There's some advantages in having two platforms. Sorry. So we're going to do that for a while, and hopefully that will be the right direction to go. So the ferret has decided to go over and get some cat food out of the cat food dish. I don't know what to do with that guy. So we have lots of baby bunnies. We have 2 baby racing pigeons. Everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing fine. Hello, Crumpet. Crumpet, 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 Crumpet. Yeah, everybody's doing fine. And Crumpet, you're kind of a bad actor yourself. Yeah, you're just a kitten, so I guess that should be expected. Well, I guess that's about it for now. Terry's car is on the fritz, so we're going to take that to the shop tomorrow. Hopefully it's not anything too serious. I don't know, her car model has had some bad reviews on the transmission, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that that's not the problem. Yeah. That it's going to be something simple, like maybe a sensor or a actuator, something, but not the actual transmission. No, we can't have that. We can't have that. No, we can't. So that's it. Be a part of Cat's Cradle and join the Guardian Angels program. We still have some space for bricks in the Guardian Angel pathway, and it's in the Asian area, and we've got a lot of room to build a pathway out in the butterfly garden. That would be so wonderful to have the pathway running through where all of our deceased cats' ashes have been spread. Something sweet about that. Something sweet about that. But we did lose a lot of plants. The hurricane came through. It did a lot of damage to it, the main part of our cattery, so I really didn't think too much about it at that time until we got everything else going, and we pretty much rebuilt Pokey's patio and who's that up there? I guess it's Sasha too. She's flying around. The cats are starting to get active because they know they're going to get some treats pretty soon. Bumble's a good boy. Bumble's a good boy. And you're a good kitty too. So hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Send us your comments or type them in right now as the video is going. There's a place to type comments. Let us know what you think about what we're doing here. Any ideas that you may have that might be fun for the cats. Always looking for new ideas. Always looking for new ideas and new creatures. Keep them entertained. We don't have any overweight cats at this point because I think, they're moving around, walking around on the bridges and up and down on the ramps. I think that keeps them in pretty good shape. When Rio came in, he was a little overweight, but he's lost that, and now he looks a lot like another cat that we have, another tabby called Rosie. They look very similar. But Rio's got a bigger head. Of course, he has a clipped ear also because he was a stray that went to the shelter, and they clipped his ear, and then they made him available for adoption. And I adore that old guy. He's not just a little guy, but he's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. So an organization in California works with charities and encourages them to do wine tasting parties. I've been thinking about that for a while. Been communicating with them a little bit, basically saying, look, I'd love to do it, but I don't know anything about wine really. I have one or two varieties. That's about it. So they've got some instructional videos which helps people get familiar with the different wines and how they can best be used with food. So I wouldn't rule that out a little later. See, we'll do one of those here, and like to do more Airbnb visitors. They're always fun. They're always fun, and we always have something to talk about, right? Cats. They love cats, or they wouldn't be coming here. And we want to thank our new volunteer, Pat, who's coming on Saturdays to help Terry out. And I understand she knows a handyman might be available to help me out. I got a lot of projects around here, and there's not much I can do with my pinched nerve in my back. So be careful. Yes, sorry. Falling apart in front of your very eyes. That's what happens. That's what happens. Well, isn't that sweet? You see this? Can you see these two? Trumpet, and Bumble. That's an interesting pairing. That's an interesting pairing, Trumpet. So I'll see if anybody has any questions, and then we'll probably sign off. Okay, well. No. There's only one individual on. I guess it must be my magnetic personality. Oh, I need another spokesperson here. You want to be a spokesperson for Cat's Cradle? Let us know. So I'm all for it. I am. Terry's a little too shy. I don't care about the camera. Camera doesn't love me, but I love the camera. How's that? So it looks like it's getting ready to rain here later today in Central Florida. You know, I guess you could say we're on the west coast of Florida. And there is a front passing through, which hopefully will bring us some cool weather for the next few days. That's going to be great. And then the humidity will start creeping in. Oh. That's when all the snowbirds say, okay, the winter was pretty good down here, but now that the weather's improved up north, I'm getting out of here before the humidity comes. Get out of town. Yeah. Get out of town. All right, well, I better get going. I know Terry wants to go to the store. And since her car's on the fritz, I have to take her. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, this is Bruce, and I'm going to sign off for now. It's me and Crumpet. Me and Crumpet here. We're going to sign off. Say goodbye.